Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to MotoGP 20 as we're in Silverstone for some great British weather. As you can see, we've been very cloudy as Marcus leads the way with 7-7, a 10th ahead of Rossi, Quartaro, Vinales, Rins, Dovi, Crutchlow, Spargo and Morbidelli. Then we've got Miller and at the top 10, 3/4 of a second back, just ahead of Petrucci and Bagnaia for Ducati mates. And then Nakagami, Mir, Zarco, Spargo, Oliveira, about Iannone, Ika, Alex Marquez, Binder and Stone in last, 2.2 seconds back. And the only rod into the 2 minutes. It's going to be tough heading to qualifying. Yeah, we're not even going to bother with other practices, so we can't get a clean lap out of it. For some reason, I have an endless supply of releasing riders into our path, so we're just going to skip to qualifying. So here we go, heading towards Suzuki. Flat out through there. Let's go across the start-finish line. Head towards Cops. Yeah, we've got the old start-finish straight for the bikes compared to the cars. But we could have released the brakes a bit sooner through that. And then through Maggots and Beckett's with the most elevation I've ever seen it have. There's decent first sector to go through Chapel onto the hanger straight. Oh my god, bike. Rear just went. Well, that's cost us at least half a second. Let's go into Stowe. Use heavy engine braking to make sure they hit that apex. And then into Vale. Once again, you can't even when we're cautious, you can't get the bike through that. And then through Club, the bike's just sliding. Look. Just sliding. Nothing we can do about that. And then into our good sector for Abbey. And Farm. Or Village. Oh my god, bike. Actually get towards the apex. And in the loop where it was really difficult not to lose the front end in 19. Seems to be a bit better in 20. And in Modos now we're 1.1 back. And then the final set to down the way into straight towards Brooklands. Once again the bike does not want to hit the apex. And then through Luffield. I know it looks like we take a wide line, but you think our line's weird, Nick's got our opponents as. That was an horrendous lap of Silverstone. 59.1, that is nowhere near good enough. So here we go then, last chance to see less than 2 minutes on the clock. Oh my god, the bike's already understeering through Woodcote. You know there's going to be a good lap then. Let's head towards Corpse, gone a bit wide. No power nice and hard as we have someone coming out the pits even though they're way too late. It's been a nuisance. Don't even have them be quick on their outlap game. How have you not implemented this after 8 years milestone? Just have them be very slow on their outlap. Not even try to be quick. For some reason they want to race you sometimes as well. They just go up to normal after immediately out the pits. It's ridiculous. Anyway, back to the qualifying lap. Bit wide through Stowe. They're going to power nice and early. And in Vale, where the rear end always wants to get out. The second sector's not our best, along with the first. So 9/10 back. Our first sector's decent sector. This is where we're actually among the best in this third sector, not when we hit the grass through Farm. Going to Village. Into the loop, where it's so easy to lose the front end in 19, but a bit easier in 20. And then through Aintree. Let's go on to the Wellington Straight. And into Brooklands and this last sector. Once again, not the best. Actually seems to be our worst sector as well. now we take the left fielder too. That's out of there. As Miller and Espargaro make it through ahead of Nakagami, Mir and Espargaro on the 5th row. Then it's Zarco, Binder, Nini, then Rabat, Ika and Stone on the 7th row. 1.2 seconds or 59.1 in the end. Head of Alex Marquez though, and Miguel Oliveira in last, who did not really set a time. So only a 5 that race, but lots of straights. And tyre wise, we're probably going to do the old medium soft combo. Because medium seems to be good for the front, soft for the rear. Because we need that rotation. See how much the bike just understeers round everywhere. That's a good way from Stone as Porto Dovi and Rins on the front row with medium. Soft medium for Rins actually. Medium medium hard for Bagnaia. Soft medium for Mir, medium hard for Binder. Crash in the background already. The cycle medium soft also going like us. Soft medium for Oliveira as well. Someone is down. That's Marquez. So here's Stone revving up right at the back. Let's get underway for 5 laps here in Silverstone. And that's a pretty dreadful start. As he drops down to last. Oh, we do have the long hanger straight coming up. It's pretty handy through Maggots and Beckett's as demonstrated. As you can see, Marcus back on his bike, on his Honda. So it gets a bit tight heading into Chapel. Let's go down the back straight. Good run on the outside. As he's battling with the Aprilia. Oh, hello, red KTM. Trying to dive down the inside Bagnaia. Oh, the Aprias get by. Stone fighting back. Sorry, actually catching it very slow in a straight line. There's a war here for 14th on this opening lap. Into the outside of the Avintia. Oh, Alex Marquez down. Behind. Standing to the inside of Zarco. Making it 3 wide. As he's now behind Mir. He is making up moves on his opening lap as Paul Espargaro to dispatch on his KTM. So it must have been Binder he had an incident with earlier. Nakagami was down the orders. Dobby leads Ed Marquez, Quartaro, Vinales and Rins. Stone not far off the top 10. I said that is Miller battling with Mir in front. Of course, that's what the team worry about is the top 10. And it is the Premac in front. So trying to make it to Suzuki's bike. So he's going a bit from behind. Is that Mir? I think it was. Oh no, bike. I mean, we calmly made it through Vale and Club. So Mir a bit wide in front. Seems like race pace is definitely Stone's forte though. But it seems a bit easier to handle as well. We've got Mir in front and then it's like all the way up to 6th in front of Mir. Got Dovi with 58.9. Same for Bananas. Almost turned in too early, that. So a bit sloppy through corpse. Got it to attack Maggots and then Beckett's. And use that excess fuel as well. Oh, this really is like a Ducati now. It's like got a straight line speed, but it's useless around the corners. The second set seems to be really good in the race. Oh, this. It's got Zarko behind in 12. Wait a minute. Oh, Stone all over me. Missing out through Aintree. Still close enough to make a dive into Brooklyn, so it runs incredibly wide. And no fight back from here as you go into the field. So into the top 10 for Stone. Let's go flat through Woodcote. 58.7. Fast is that? Man, he's got race pace. Yeah, onto the Bolton Ultimate that. It's a bit of a gap in front though. Much quicker than his qualifying up as well, those. As you can see, Rins in front, top Suzuki. Small D 1.2 in front. Let's go for Abbey. Going through farm. Into village and the loop. Looks like Rin's actually leading this train in front. It's going a 10th in that first sector. Into the final out up here in Silverstone. Whoa, Mir with the barge. God's sake, Mir. He actually just cost us like half a second, Mir. Because we were about to turn into the apex there, but he just dived it. So now we're fighting to be in the top 10 again. Going on to the final lap. I saw the bike not to bother to stop through cops. Oh my god, what are you doing through maggots? You actually meant to go hit the apexes, man. There goes a big point to gain as well on Mir. Let's go through Stowe. Oh my god, go! God, this bike's got no rear grip. Might have lost out 10th place because of Mir's dive bomb there. Because he's not been in the same rhythm since that move. Here's Stone. Yeah, he's only going to be 11th. After looking so good. On the third of that. But once again, qualifying Rose. He almost had a good repair job in the race as Dobby wins. So in the end, Dobby wins. Ahead of Marquez by 2/10. Then we've got Quartaro, Vinales, Rins with the fastest lap in the end with 58.5. Ahead of Rossi. Oh, it was Rossi leading the train ahead of Petrucci, Crutcho, Morbidelli, Mir and Stone. It's good race pace. Just shame about qualifying and the opening lap as well. Not really making any places. So we've got Miller, Salka, Spargo, Abati, Inoni. Just off the points ahead of Banai and his teammate. So decent job for Andrea. Then Nakagami down in 90th ahead of Olivia, Binder, Ika with Mark, Alex Mark, I should say, retiring. But Mark leads the way by 28 points over the Dovies. Those two again fighting for the title with Vinales in third, and it's Quarter ahead of Rossi, Crutcher ahead of Rins. As Miller drops a couple of places. And we've got Morbidelli, Petrucci, Stone closing in on the top 10, just 9 points behind Morbidelli in 9th, and 6 behind Petrucci, 9 ahead of Nakagami now. We've got Mir, Zarko up a couple of places ahead of Alex Marcus and Oliveira. In Bagnaia, Ika, Espargro, Leash, Binder, Pole, Espargro. Ahead of Tito Rabat now, with Inoni in last. And in the Teams Championship, Ducati leading the way now, tied on points with Mods Energy Yamaha, and 13 points ahead of Repsol Honda. And then we've got Petronas Yamaha. What was Petrucci saying there? With that grin. So we've got Suzuki around at the top 5 ahead of Pramac, LCR Honda, Hertz, Suzuki, 9 points ahead of LCR Honda Japan. Then KTM Tech 3, Avintia, KTM and Aprilia. Well, in the Constructors, Honda leading the way by 20 points. Then it's Yamaha, Suzuki, KTM and Aprilia. So for Stone, decent race, but qualifying means he's paying for it, reputation-wise. He's at risk once again. As we advance on to the Gran Premio Nuovo di San Marino e della Riviera di Ribi. Easy for some to say. So it's just a very long title, but is there anything to develop? Is there anything to develop? Oh, got 3.5. Hello. We can develop this. Get some greater torque. Alright, all the engineers, you're back on it. Okay, it'll take 6 weeks to do that. Is there anything for anything else though? Doesn't look like it. We could do this node, but is it worth doing it? Better distance. Hang on, we can do aero. Alright, we'll develop the aero as well. We'll put the... Where's the aerodynamic assist? We'll put Patrick Thomas on it for the moment. And then nothing for electronics, which we've just developed. But as we head into for the last third of the season, Stoney's batting for a top 10 in the championship, even though it should be top 5 apparently. But he's definitely batting for top 10s in the race. I don't know why that's not just top 10 for both. That'd make more sense. Anyway, we'll see what you can do around the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli next time. Can he have a much better qualifying and just as good as race though? So thanks for watching. We'll find out then.